Welcome to Civil FLA. This is your source for game recaps as they happen. So, tonight is game 44 against the Detroit Red Wings. So, it's time for a recap of the first period. Neither the Panthers or the Red Wings look like they want to be there. Really, it's a quite boring game, and almost nothing is happening. I wish I could give more detailed commentary than that, but really, it is... I fell asleep during the game, and that is literally all I can do for the first period recap. I'm sorry. Hoping for a goal for 23. Alright, so it is time for my second period review. Really, nothing happened in this period up to the halfway point where the Red Wings got a power play. And guess who scored on it? Reinhart. This extends his goal streak to 10 straight games. I have a feeling we are going to have to pay him quite a lot. 1-0 Panthers before the Red Wings just a few minutes later tied up after an amazing shot deflected in by a Red Wings player who I don't know the name of. After that, on the next draw, at center ice, we get it into the Red Wings zone off of a double shot attempt from Forsling. He scores, making it 2-1. Both sides get chances for the rest of this period, but overall just goes back to being a really boring and meh game. So, on to the third period. Oh, and I'll explain why I changed. Every time an opposing team scores a goal on us, I switch jerseys. Well, I'm sure you can tell who won the game by my jersey. We got some pros to take out of this game. Reinhart's looking unstoppable. Forsling's looking unstoppable. Kachuk's on a roll again. I forgot to say this, but Barkov's probably back on Friday. The negatives, we lost the game again, and I can't even begin to say how upset I am on that Colin Ekblad. But whatever, it's the refs, and hockey is probably the hardest game to referee. It doesn't matter. Who cares? In the end, we got a ticky-tacky call called on us, and we weren't able to be good enough on the penalty kill, so we lost it. So, to start the third period, play really picked up on both sides, but especially the Red Wings side, and it showed when the Red Wings tied the game off of this goal. The Florida Panthers were doing what we do. We're sitting down on top of a 1-goal lead, and Bob just didn't make the save. That's cool. And we had a lot of chances in this period. Again, I sound like a broken gramophone. That we just didn't bury. Rodriguez gets called for embellishment off of a clear penalty. That definitely was an embellishment, but it might have been embellishment. We'll cut the ref some slack, and it created a 4-on-4, which nobody did anything on. And then in the last few minutes of the game, there was a missed call on interference, and then a call on Ekblad for holding, which sent the Red Wings to a power play. To which the Red Wings did not score, but the power play transitioned into overtime, which meant we had a 4-on-3 situation with us being in the deficit. And we were doing good, killing the penalty, till we got a little bit too lazy, and we let this happen, which was not, that nice. And we lose in overtime. We're on a 3-game losing skid after the game to Anaheim, which I did not recap because it happened in the middle of the day, and I couldn't watch it. We have Minnesota at, I believe, 5 p.m. on Friday. That is another game where we should win, but then again, we should have won against Detroit and Anaheim, but though it's part of our losing streak. I'm off to play Minecraft.